Mirrors, they're just glass, right? A reflection of the world around us. But what if, just maybe, they reflect more than we're supposed to see? The first story is one that's haunted a small town for decades. In the 1920s, a woman named Margaret lived alone in her family's mansion after her parents passed. One Halloween night, she noticed something odd about the antique mirror in her bedroom. Margaret said that every time she looked in that mirror, her reflection wouldn't move with her. At first, she thought it was her imagination, until her reflection smiled, even though she hadn't. Terrified, she tried to leave the room, but the door wouldn't budge. Then the reflection stepped out of the mirror, standing right in front of her. Our next story is about a hotel mirror, infamous for paranormal sightings. This story comes from a couple who stayed there on Halloween night, hoping for a night of rest before a long drive the next morning. They said they heard faint whispers in the middle of the night, thinking it was other guests. But when they checked the time, it was 3 a.m., and the hotel was silent. When she glanced at the mirror, she saw a woman's face, a stranger's face, staring back, closer and closer each time she blinked. They left immediately, but both claimed they still see that face, even in their own mirrors at home. Our last story takes us to an old school bathroom, one where strange reflections have been reported for years. They say if you look into the mirror alone after midnight, you might see someone standing behind you. The janitor swears he saw a child's reflection, a student who had passed away decades ago, staring back at him from the corner. He ran out, but since that night, every janitor who's cleaned that bathroom has seen the same ghostly child, always watching, waiting. Text on screen, some reflections can't be erased. Mirrors have always held mysteries. Some people think they're portals to another world. Others believe they trap souls. But if you ever see something move, something that isn't you, remember these stories. Because sometimes, things that are lost are still watching from the other side. Text on screen Happy Halloween and beware the reflection.